with Nikkie. In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? I meant to put my mic in so I could see if my sound sounds better, because yesterday I was listening to the replay, just, checking out what I'm saying and everything, making sure I'm on point, or if I'm not, and what I need to fix. And so I was listening to my sound and I was like, I think my sound can be better. So I don't have my mic plugged in, but I need to plug it in, not now, but I'll do it for tomorrow's show and have it ready so that the sound can be crispier. Okay, so yesterday we were talking about being complacent. We were also talking about, standing out in a saturated market. And we're going to talk more about that for this whole entire week. I really want to talk about it because a lot of us have other options. And so since we have other options, we don't treat our business like an income producing thing. We treat it like it's a hobby, and okay, well, we'll get to it when we get to it. And I want to change the way that we're thinking about it. I want us to change the way that we see our business, because should things change, and we are in a time of uncertainty, as we always are, right? Always in a time of uncertainty. So should things change, would you be able to sustain off your business? Would you be able to take care of everything from just your business? And some people will say yes, some people will say no, and some people will be like, I don't know, because I'm not really selling anything. I have this business that I've been attempting to work on, and I just never got a chance to get to it. But guess what? If all ish hits the fan and you have no other options, and that is the only options, guess what's going to happen? You're going to figure it out, and you're going to find a way to make it work. And so why would you have to wait until ish hits the fan before you can actually figure out how to operate in your business? Let's not wait for that time, and let's start trying to figure that thing out today. So today, today we're going to be talking about being complacent. We're going to talk about showing up, and we're going to be talking about getting to the money. Because what are we doing? If you're not getting to the money, then what are we doing? Right? Yes, we should love it. Yes, creativity drives us. And oh my gosh, it's so amazing to be so creative. And I can just put all my time into this because it helps me to cope, and it helps me to think, and it helps me. That's beautiful. But on the back end of that, we need to be making money. So we're going to talk about that today. So I want y'all to share this out, share it to everybody. And also, let me introduce myself, because I started talking. So welcome everybody to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And again, I really want to get into it, because we need to really start thinking about what we are going to do. How are we going to stand apart? What's going to be different about us? Yesterday, I shared my feedback from a video that I was watching from Bloom and Plume, and he was talking about how we get complacent and how we get our most creative when we're out of options, we're broke, our back is against the wall, and that is when we become the most creative. And that's absolutely true, because now you're figuring out how you're going to make money. You come up with all these ways that you can make money, and so we don't have to wait until that time. And there was another, and I was sharing also, there was a podcast, and I was realizing yesterday when I said it, it sounded like I was saying, It's herb and Eden, right? It sounds like I was saying urban, like city urban, urban Eden, but it's herb, like urban, like herbs and Eden. And so there was one of the podcasts that they were talking about. I think it was probably the last one that is up on their YouTube, and it's available on their YouTube. And they were talking about, businesses coasting and, not realizing, things are changing and they're not trimming the fat. And we also need to do that as well. We need to start seeing what is going to be income producing things for us and focus on those things as instead of putting our focus on everything and not focusing really on anything. So we're going to be talking about that today. So I hope y'all are ready. I want your fingers to be ready because I will be asking y'all questions because y'all know how I do. But let's check and see who is in the building this morning. So good morning, good morning, good morning. We got Latrice of Heartbeat Candle ATL. I, on the other hand, call her cousin. But here in these YouTube streets, we call her the best moderator on what? Earth, the best moderator on Earth's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so we got Melly Mel in the building. And Melly Mel said, good morning, everyone. She said, good morning, everyone, and happy hump day. You know the drill, and you do, and do. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Come on, Melly Mel. Good morning, Big Meech. I got another moderator in the building. Me, she hold me down. She hold me down for my live sales. She hold me down in the Coffee with Nikki chat. Big Meech is in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Big Meech. And good morning, Jordan. Oh, wait, Jordan went to school today, right? Good morning, Jordan. Anyway, he'll hear to play the replay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Jordan. How you doing? All right, so Big Me said, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. All right, so okay, here we go. We got the queen, the founder, the CEO, the all things fabulous of the BCMC, Black Candle Makers Club, and BCMC University. We got Jules in the building. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? She said, good morning, beautiful people. Let's get it. Let's go. Period. And while we're here, might as well say that we have All Up in Your Wax this Friday. So make sure you are tuned into BCMC University here on YouTube. Click her picture right there. You see that BCMC, click it, go to her page and subscribe so that you can be notified when we go live. And we will be live this Friday at 8 p.m. for All Up in Your Wax. So make sure you are in the building. Good morning, Anita. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing, Miss Anita? I hope all is well. Good morning, Lakeisha. Lakeisha Keisha's in the building. She said, good morning and happy hump day. I am truly blessed. Yes. Yes and yes. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy's in the building. Y'all seen the tumbler that I had? Listen, your playing small does not serve the world. Listen, if you did not get your tumbler, you missed out. The sale was you got your tumbler for like $20. That was a deal. That was a deal. Matter of fact, it was less than $20. I think it was 19 something. But yes, it was a deal. So I hope you got your tumbler so that you can be reminded that you are not playing small 2025. 2025, you are showing up. All right. So good morning, everyone. Thankful that I'm feeling better. I am so glad that you're feeling better as well. Let's make today a positive and productive day and be thankful for our blessings. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, let me go back. I got to go back up and I have to revisit this because Michi made, and I think I'm wearing my Black Friday energy shirt on tomorrow for my live sale. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna wear my Black Friday energy shirt on Thursday. So, but Big Meech made t-shirts to match the roadmap party she made shirts to match that. Why can't I speak? And so I need, when I get on this camera, I'm gonna wear my t-shirt. But yes, and they are beautiful. I'm so excited. And it's on her Etsy shop. I love, 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 love it. So it's a bright yellow shirt. It matches Bubble Babes University colors as yellow and black. Make sure that you follow her Etsy, please, Big Meech. If you are in here, if you didn't have to go to a meeting, put your Etsy shop link in here. Also, Tracy, if you are still in here, please put your link in. Oh, you can't send it to Big Meech, so Big Meech could send it to you, or or put it in the chat, or send it to Cousin, because Cousin could put your link in the chat. All right. All right, so let's see who's in the building. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Tia, girl. Where you been? Don't I ask you that every time I see you? Tia, where you been? You just be popping in, going out, popping back in, going out. What's going on, Tia? I hope all is well. She said, good morning. Good morning, Tia. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. We got Chantel in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. Something, something. It's your birthday. I don't know what the word, the something, something part is, but I like that song. Happy birthday, Chris Marie. Let me give you a something. Let me find you a sound. Happy birthday, Chris Marie. I know that you went out this weekend, so I hope you had an amazing time. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. She said, good morning. I was in this position 1 year ago when I lost my 9 to 5 and I was getting to the money daily. Listen, you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, family. Good morning. Yeah, he started today, but he will watch the replay. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Happy birthday. Cousin said, happy birthday, Chris Marie. Good morning, Damien. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Damien said, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Damien. How are you doing this amazing morning? Lots of birthdays this month. Yes, lots of birthdays was in this weekend, the weekend to this, and in this week. I'm like, it was a lot of y'all born this month. Happy birthday to all those with birthdays this month. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Tasha K. Good morning, Tasha. What's going on? How are you doing this amazing morning? Yes, Big Meech put her link in the chat, y'all. So make sure y'all going ahead and click it and rep the squad. Please rep the squad. Please rep the squad. Please rep the squad and go get you one of these t-shirts. Okay. All right. Good morning, Miss Magni. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, beauties. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And if you get the t-shirt, and if you get the tumbler, and if you get both, tag me in it and let me see. Rep the squad. All right, Miss Magni said, good morning, beauties. Good morning. Yes, there we go. Right there. That's for your tumbler. And this is for your t-shirt. T-shirt is by Big Meech and the tumbler is by Tracy. So make sure that you go on ahead and you grab you one. Thank you everyone for the birthday wishes. One time for the birthday. Hey, one time for the birthday. Let's see. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Uh-oh. Today's your birthday too, Tia? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! All right. Oh my gosh, there's so many birthdays up out here. All right, let's get it. Let's go. I'm fabulous at work watching for the snow. Oh, you getting snow too? We're supposed to have snow tomorrow, but they said in the weather it's not going to be tomorrow. It's supposed to be now it's going to be next week. So we'll see. And he said they said it's going to be a big one, a doozy. Okay, a doozy. I've never met this many Aquariuses in my life. Never in my life. I knew one person that was an Aquarius. One, until I met Chantel, and that was two. I didn't know any Aquariuses ever. This is the most Aquariuses I've ever known. Let me know if y'all feel the same way. I don't come across Aquarius people that much. I don't. And it was just it was a sea of Aquarius in Black Candle Makers Club. I'm like, what? I never met so many in my life. Never have I ever. Never have I ever. Okay, right. The most. I've never. I knew two, and I could count them right. I could tell you in my entire life, and I am almost 50, y'all. Almost 50. I've never only two, and I probably knew other ones, but these are the two that mm-mm, I don't know. I don't know where they at. They special people. Another big snowstorm. Yup. Aquarius is the river sign in the zodiac, and they all seem to be in BCMC and BBU. I'm telling you, because I'm like, child, like that's they say, child. Never met this many in my life. It's so cold out here. Big Meech. Yesterday I was out. I went to Walmart. That wind. Did you go outside? Because the wind out there is insane. It is insane. It is cold. It is like freeze your face. It's like, let me tell you, real feel is 7 degrees. Yesterday was 0 degrees in the morning. It was cold. It was cold. Today starts Pisces season. Come on, Pisces. Come on, Pisces. That one was painful. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Lakeisha Keisha is a Pisces, y'all. Lakeisha Keisha is a Pisces. Sean is a Pisces. Who else is a Pisces in here? Any other Pisces in the room? Where are these Pisces? Where you at? Where you at? I know Lakeisha Keisha, we got you on the 22nd, right? Lakeisha Keisha's the 22nd. Who else is in here that's a Pisces? Miss Magni, you're a Pisces. When's your birthday? When is your birthday? Big Meech said the wind was painful, wasn't it? Aries is about to take over soon. You're an Aries too, Big Meech. So is my son. My son, very special. Very special. I think I say that about every sign, right? I think I do. Miss Magnie's birthday is on the 24th. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, Yolanda, when's your birthday? When is your birthday? I need to be writing this down. I need to get good like Jules. Jules knows everybody's birthday, and she sends everybody out their little happy birthday posts. I need to get like that. Miss Magnie's the 24th. Who else we got in here? Yolanda, when's your birthday? March 14th. Oh, you a March Pisces. All right, come on. This is Yolanda. Who else? Who else's birthday? Bring them up. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out. When's your birthday? When's your birthday? Only Pisces and Aquarius. Happy Wednesday. We love it. We love it. Good morning, Chavez. Chavez is my Scorpio cousin, except Chavez is a Scorpio in November, and those November Scorpios are different. Those November Scorpios, they're a little bit different. Do we have any more? Let me know in the chat. So I got Lakeisha Keisha on the 22nd. I got Miss Magnie on the 24th. And I got Yolanda for March 14th. Anybody else? All right. Cousin said happy birthday to everyone. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, y'all. So I want to ask you a question, right? Why do you think that we get the most creative when we don't have anything? Like we don't know. We don't have any money. We got to make things happen. We got to make fetch happen. Why do you think we become the most creative at that particular moment in time? Y'all are a different breed. Oh, Lakeisha Keisha said, Michi, dang, Michi, let us have our season. Oh, she's like, I didn't even get here yet. Listen, why do you think that we get so creative when we don't have anything? Why do you think? Remember, think about it. Mom's making Christmases happen when, she has kids and she just paid all the bills, and now Christmas is here. Now she got to buy for 4 kids, and she got to make Christmas. She got to make something out of nothing. Thanksgiving is coming. Um, she got to make something out of nothing. How do you think? Why do you think we get so creative when we have nothing? Why? And it's the same circumstances, right? Well, not really the same circumstances, but you want to work or you just don't have it, but you got to make it happen, and you come up with amazing ideas as to how you can make it happen. You come up with amazing ideas on how to make Christmas happen because these kids deserve a Christmas, and just because you didn't have it don't mean that they can't have it. And so you figure out a way to make Christmas happen. Or Thanksgiving is coming and you don't have anything, you don't know what you're going to do, you don't have Thanksgiving dinner. What are you going to do? Right? People figure it out. We figure it out. When we don't have options and our back is against the wall, we come up with some creative ideas. We will find, even um if we have to make a different kind of Thanksgiving dinner, even if we, maybe you won't have what everybody normally have, but our dinner is going to be different, but it's going to be a dinner. You know what I'm saying? Or, I don't know what you're going to have for Christmas. You may have one or two things, and it may not look like your Christmas that you've had before. And, because times are the way they are, you may just have one or two things under the tree, but guarantee you will have something under the tree, right? We become super creative and we become super resourceful. Why is it? Why is it? Damien said, because we need to make that money. Michelle Robinson said, because our backs are against the wall. Melly Mel says, pressure. Miss Anita says, we become hungry. You gotta be hungry. Like Les Brown says, you gotta be hungry. Yes, yes, yes. Tasha K says, because the hunger is there. A lot of us get comfortable when things are plentiful. You better say that with your chest. Say it with your chest. And ain't that the truth? Because the hunger is there. A lot of us get comfortable when things are plentiful. When your belly is full, ain't no need for you to worry about where the next meal coming from. You start the okay, I can't I can't eat right now. Oh, okay, well maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, you can't eat tomorrow. Guess what? You're gonna start to get hungry, right? You're gonna have to start to figure out, well, it's been 2 days. I haven't eaten in 2 days. I need to figure something out. 3 days go by. 3 days, I didn't eat anything. My stomach is starting to growl. I can't snack on these crackers. I need some food. I can't snack on this. I need to get some real food. 4 days go by. What am I going to do? There's no way. I don't have it. I can't do it. I don't know where I'm going to get it from. Ain't nobody around. I can't ask nobody for it. It's just me. What am I going to do? I'm starving. 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. All these days go by and now you're starving. You're going to figure out something because now you're trying to survive. Right? Because now you've run out of options. You don't have any options. So now you have to figure out, what do I have that I could use that's going to help me so that I could fulfill my hunger, so that I can make sure that I eat, so that I can make sure that I'm surviving. What can I do? We start to think like that, right? And the problem is, it's just like what Tasha says. When you are she said, you get comfortable when things are plentiful, and do, right? We'll wait until things run out and then we're going to get resourceful. Why do we have to wait until things run out before we get resourceful? Why do we have to wait till we down to our last dollar, till we like, okay, I got to do something about this business? Why do we wait until we run out of options and it's like, okay, well, now we got to figure something out? Because I don't have that nest egg anymore. I ran out of that nest egg. I don't have my savings saved up anymore. I don't have anything left in my savings because I used it to survive. When I was supposed to be running my business, but I half-ass ran my business, and I didn't even do the work that I needed to because I was comfortable, because I had something to back that up. And now I don't have that. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to pay these bills. How many of y'all can relate? If you can relate, say I can relate in the chat. If you can relate, say I can relate in the chat. Big Me said, because we have no other choice, quitting is not an option. The pressure pushes us to find solutions to the problems. Yes, yes, and yes. Damien said, you always figure out to make a way for it to happen. You always figure out a way to make it happen. Yep. Yep. How many of you can relate? How many of you can relate? Because I know a lot of the times, something comes up and you got a good cushion and you like, oh, okay, well, I'ma just coast because I got this cushion. Ain't no rush for me to sell this product because I'm good. This is paid for, this is paid for, this is paid for. I'm good. And then when you get to that last little something, something, you like, oh my gosh. You snap out of it real fast. You snap out of complacency real fast. And you like, oh no, now I gotta survive. Because now what am I going to do? Now I don't know how this is going to get paid for this month. I don't know how I'm going to do this for this month. I don't know how I'm going to do. How many of us knows what that feels like? If you can't relate, again, put it in the chat. I can't relate. If you cannot, say I can't. And that's fine. That's fine. Everybody don't wait until everything runs dry. They don't wait till the well runs dry to take action, right? Some people are moving. Some people are forward thinking, right? But some people, most people are not. They ride the wave. They ride the wave. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kay is the manager of everything. She said, good morning and happy Winning Wednesday, ladies. Yes, yes, and yes. Miss Anita says, I can relate. Good morning, Queenie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I can relate. Listen, we have got to stop doing that, right? And we have got to stop doing that because it's not necessary, right? Everything is not going to go 100% the way we plan. Everything is not going to work out smoothly. Everything is not going to have, just work without hiccups. We're going to have the struggles. We're going to have times when there will be droughts. We're going to have times when the sales aren't coming in as abundantly as they were before. We're going to have those times. But in those times, we have to realize that we not in those times, but you got to realize you can't wait until you're like completely dried out for you to start taking action, because we can start taking action every single day. We can be doing something every single day. Yes, it seems like, oh, well, I have something, I don't really have to worry about it. And again, a lot of people have other things where the business is not as important because you do have something to supplement your income because you're working or whatever, right? You have something that's supplementing your income. But just imagine, should you not have that income anymore, what are you going to do? How are you going to operate in this business? You're no longer going to say, I don't feel comfortable being on social media. You're no longer going to say, oh, I really don't know how to work TikTok, or I really don't know how to work Pinterest, or I really don't know how to sell my products out at a vending market or a pop-up shop or whatever. I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to that. You're not going to think that anymore, because now this is what you got to rely on. This is your sole income now. So now you're going to have to figure it out. I bet you will find a way to work that Pinterest. I bet you will find a way to get yourself on Etsy. I bet you will find a way for you to sell a product, and you're not going to just let it sit there and let your website just sit there for months on end without selling a thing. You're not going to do that, because now your livelihood depends on it, right? I'm not going to be able to survive. I'm not going to be able to do these things if I'm not selling products. So we got to start getting into the mindset that we need to be doing something every day that is going to be an income producing activity. If you with me, say I'm with you in the chat. If you with me, say I'm with you in the chat. We have to do something that is going to be an income producing activity every single day. I'm not saying everything is going to be sunshine and roses. It is not. I'm not saying every day you're going to get a sale, but at least every day you can be doing something that is going to be putting effort into getting that sale. Okay? If you with me, say I'm with you. If you with me, say I'm with you. I know a lot. I don't like to sell. I'm not salesy. I bet if you have to sell that product, I bet you become the best salesman on earth. If you can't feed your babies because you lost your job and you only have a candle to sell, I bet you become the best salesman on earth to sell that candle because your baby gotta eat. I bet you will. Right? And so we have to get our mindset in a place where every single day I'm going to be doing something for my business, and not doing something where it's just busy work, right? Not just doing something where, oh yeah, I'm busy, I'm doing something, but is it producing anything? What are you doing? Right? You scrolling on social media all day. If that's not bringing any sales in, or you're not speaking to your target audience, or you're not educating the people about what you do, if you're not using social media to stand apart and show your unique value proposition, if you're not showing why you stand apart, and this is the same thing, right? You don't stand apart from this oversaturated market, then you're wasting time. What are we doing here? Right? And so we need to change our mindset into thinking, how can I use these tools so that I can be making money? Or how can I use these tools, these free tools, absolutely free, absolutely free, absolutely free. Somebody put free in the chat. Absolutely free tools to get in front of my target audience. So I could use these tools so I could talk about my product. Like I said before, times are different now, right? You have the opportunity to be in these places and spaces for free. Yes, you could pay for some ads. Yes, you could do some things, but you don't necessarily have to, like before, when you used to have to pay for space on the internet, when you used to have to pay for space in a newspaper or magazine or things like that, or for you to be on the radio. All of these times when you had to pay for the advertisement, now you have it for absolutely free. And maybe because you don't have to pay, you don't pay attention and you don't put it out there. And that could be a thing too. But the thing is that you have the opportunity. It is at your fingertips. You are in control of what you want to happen in your business. And we need to get very clear on the things that we want to happen in our business, because if we are not clear, then anything can go awry and we're just going to be sitting there stumbling and stuck. Right? We're going to be stumbling and stuck. We don't need to be stumbling and stuck. Let's establish who we are. Let's put our business out there and see what happens. Let's talk to the people who we want to be our customers. Let us get in front of them, and maybe there'll be more of those people that'll be following us. Let's get the product out there. Let's talk about it. Right? And one thing that I wanted to really, really hone in on is I want you to think about what makes you stand out in this saturated market. Tell me what you do. Put it in the chat. What is your business? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What do you do? You don't have to give me your I am statement. You don't have to give me your elevator pitch. I just want to know what you sell. That's it. What do you sell? Put it in the chat. I'm gonna start. I sell quite a few things, right? But I sell bath and body products. I sell bookmarks and budget envelopes and classes, right? So what do you sell? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What do you sell? And I know I'm not the only soaper in the room. I know that I'm not the only person that makes budget envelopes, and I'm not the only person who does classes. There's plenty of people out here doing it. It's a world of people, and everybody is a lot of people. And a lot of people look at something and be like, "Oh, a body butter business. That'll be dope. Let me just go on ahead and figure out how to make body butters, and I'm gonna operate a whole body butter business." And some people just, you know what? They sit there and they focus on that. A lot of us are we focus on too many things, right? And so they're focused on just this body butter thing, and they maximize all their time, energy, resources, all of that into creating these products. And the most valuable thing that they do is they use their time wisely and using their free tools wisely. They are showing up on social media platforms with their thing, showing their thing, showing, not showing their thing. Pause. They are showing their products, and they're showing how they make it. They're showing how they package it. They're just showing everything. And we get in our heads and we think nobody wants to see it. We get in our heads and think that that's not going to help our business grow. I can tell you right now, it does. Right? You could look on TikTok and see the body butter businesses that are popping on TikTok. You can see the businesses that are popping based off of their scoops, because they do it consistently. You can see the candy and all of that because they're doing it consistently. And if we just show up consistently, imagine how much things can get done. Imagine what you can accomplish if you just be consistent, right? So Damien says he sell candles. How many people out here sell candles? How many people just in this room sell candles, right? But the candle industry is a multi-billion dollar industry. So there's money out here to be made. And why would you think that your thing ain't gonna sell. Well, your thing ain't gonna sell if you don't get out here and sell it. That's for sure. That's for sure. Your thing is not going to sell if you're not going to talk about it and say what's so great about it and why you are so different and what makes your scent so different and what makes your candle so different, what makes your burn so different, what makes your intent so different, what makes your packaging so different. Listen, listen, you've got to stand apart. You have to stand apart and you have to talk about the thing. You have to talk about your thing. Miss Magni says, I sell whip soap. I love making whip soap. I sell whip soap, whip shea butter, body scrubs, steamers, and bath bombs. And guess how many people are doing that, right? Guess how many people are doing that? Miss Tia says she sells loose leaf tea, candles, and bath and body products. How many people are doing that? Miss Anita says she's selling candles, room sprays, reed diffusers, and workshops. How many people are doing that? Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Melissa said, I am blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning. Melly Mel says, I sell handmade soap, body care, and home fragrance. How many people are doing that? Tasha K says candles and perfume cologne making workshops with upgrade refill program candles. Come on. Room sprays and candle accessories, right? Everybody who says something, no one in this room, and this is not to take anything away from what you're doing, but no one is reinventing the wheel. No one is creating a brand new something that nobody has ever heard of, right? Nobody in this room, not even myself, right? And so that's the case, but what's going to make us stand apart? What's going to make us stand apart? Yes, somebody else can make candles, skincare products, and resin vessels and decor. That's Michelle, right? Yes, somebody else can be making that. But what makes me stand apart? And I really think, Michelle, you really need to hone in on these resin vessels because somebody's going to catch on and somebody else is going to be doing what you're doing. So, chop, chop. But how many people we're not reinventing the wheel here. We're selling. We are all in a room, a community of makers that are actually making the same types of products, right? But everybody's businesses have a unique perspective. Does everybody know what your unique perspective is? Does everybody know what you started this thing for or why you doing things the way that you're doing things? We need to be more vocal about those things. Why? Because this is going to make my brand different from anybody else's brand. Me being a soap maker, creating a product that is going to be great for your brushes, natural hair and synthetic brushes that is going to do clean, condition, and sanitize in one easy step is going to make me different from the people that are making melt and pour brush soaps that they have no idea what's in their formulation. I formulated my soap from scratch, and these are the ingredients that I use. And why I use these ingredients is because it's going to keep your makeup brushes softer for a longer time, and is going to improve the quality of your makeup application. Unlike somebody who's making something with the melt and pour soap, because they're only making something with the melt and pour soap doesn't have that I have in my soap, right? And so that makes me unique. And so yes, we both have the same soap. We can even sell it for the same price. But what's gonna make me stand apart is the fact that I have a story as to why, especially because being a makeup artist, no one really cares to wash their makeup brushes. It's tedious, it takes a long time, and nobody wants to do it, right? So let's take out the time. Let's take out the time portion of that and let's simplify it. So as a makeup artist, I know how it feels. So I simplified the process and this is what I did. Makes my story different from somebody who just decided that they want to make a brush soap because it cleans brushes and it sells, or they were a makeup artist, but they didn't know how to make soap. And this is the easiest way to make soap. Our stories is different, right? And so the people who value what they're putting on their skin, the people who value quality, the people who value their time, they're going to want what I have, right? And this is why you have to make sure that you are saying your unique qualities in your brand and in your business. This is why it's important, because there is a bunch of people selling brush soap. There's a bunch of people. I didn't create it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the inventor of this particular soap, right? But I knew what I was going to do with it. I knew I was going to put my spin on it. And since I'm putting my own spin on it, I would be doing myself a disservice if I didn't tell my story as to why I didn't do it and as to why I created it and why it does what it does, because I knew what it was like to be in that position as a makeup artist and having a bunch of brushes to clean. Nobody loves that, right? And so I'm able to share my unique perspective, and that makes me stand apart from everybody else that's just selling soap because they want to make some money. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? If you feel me, say I feel you in the chat. If you feel me, say I feel you in the chat. Big Me says she sell custom and personalized everything. Yolanda says I sell bath products that enhance your bath moods. Come on. Chris Marie says she sells candle and home fragrance products. Yes, yes, and yes. Let me know if this makes sense to you. And I'm trying to make it sound, because we all get into a habit of saying, well, we just have a thing, right? I just have a candle. There's nothing special about this. There's nothing special about my candle. But a lot of you have some deep meaning behind your candles. A lot of you have went researching for things that are going to help people to have a better experience with candles. I know Miss Loy says her candles help with allergies and things like that, and so did Alejandro. And so these things are important to somebody, and you need to connect with those people that it's important to, because this is you telling your story, which makes you stand apart. So now I'm not going to get this person's candle because you told me that your candle is for allergies. I won't get headaches. I still have my love for candles. I can still enjoy the fragrance from candles without it triggering my allergies, as opposed to going to Bath and Body Works or to the, somebody else that's selling candles that don't have that. They don't care what they put into their thing. So now I stand apart, right? Because I addressed what's important, what makes me stand out, why I am important, because I did the research and I know that these particular scents are going to trigger your allergies. But if you want to still light your candles because you're a candle lover, this is what you have to avoid. This is what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a different perspective. And because I have this unique perspective, I can now sell to my people who need my thing, as opposed to trying to sell to everybody. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Let me know in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. You have to make sure that whatever it is that is unique about your business is that you praise it from the high heavens, right? Because nobody else is going to say, hey, why don't you tell these people about your resin jars? I mean, in this community, we're going to definitely say that, but nobody is going to, no other maker is going to say, oh, you know, you should tell people that you make your candles in resin jars, because people don't really make candles in resin jars, and people don't really. No, they're not going to tell you that. That's why it's going to be up to you to talk about yourself. It is up to you to hype yourself up. It is up to you to stand apart in the market. And how are you going to stand apart in the market? Everybody is talking. Everybody is talking. And if everybody is talking all these different languages, guess what language you're going to hear? Or guess what language your customer is going to hear? The language they speak. So you need to be speaking to that customer, right? Everybody could be talking, but everybody could be talking about something and they don't speak that language. So they're talking in all these different languages. But somebody who's speaking your customer's language, they're going to listen to, right? If anybody is speaking anybody's language, they're going to listen because they can understand. There's a bunch of nonsense going on. They can't understand anything. It just hear like Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. That's what you hear, right? But if somebody is speaking a language and you're like, ooh, your ears are gonna perk up. They know what I'm talking about because they can understand me. I could understand them. They can understand me. We could do business, right? And that is how you have to look at your customers. That is how you're going to have to look at what you do. That is how you're going to have to look at your unique value perspective. Now I forgot the word. Your UVP. Dang it! I just caught a brain fart. Unique value proposition. Excuse me. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And this is why you must stand apart. You have to stand apart. And I want to say one thing. Everybody in this room, everybody, you need to figure out what your unique value proposition is, and you need to figure out how you need to speak about it, right? That's one thing, because now in this oversaturated market, and not even this oversaturated market because it's been oversaturated, but in this economy where people are not spending, what makes you different, what makes you stand out, right? That's one thing. But Everybody needs to be on Pinterest. Y'all hear me? Everybody needs to be on Pinterest. This is not an option. You need to be on Pinterest. Why? Because people are going to Pinterest to find everything. You go there because you're going to find inspiration. You go in there because you're looking for certain recipes and things like that. Well, if you're going there to find these things, imagine how many people are going there to find what you have. Imagine how many people are going there to find candles that don't trigger allergies. How many people are looking for ways to zhuzh up a room? How many people are looking for all natural skincare? How many people are looking for natural skincare remedies? And you may have those things, right? You may know some things and you may want to share something. These people are start following you and start going to your website and start buying from you, and it can just create a new cycle of things. You have to make sure, Miss Lois, I was just talking about you. You have to make sure that you are showing up in the places and spaces where your customers would be. And you can't just say, oh, I made my website, I did my website, and now the people are going to come. How's your people coming when you skipped out on your SEO? Like, a lot of us are looking at it, and I know because I did it, right? And I don't do it anymore because I know what it is. But when it asks you for the SEO, when it asks you to add some tags and keywords and things like that, you overlook it and you say, I don't know what I'm supposed to put there. So you only put your product description, your picture of your product, and the price. Those are the only things that you put into it. You don't put anything that's how it's going to pop up in the search engine. And you sitting there hoping and wishing something is going to change. You have to be intentional, and you have to go back into your website. Nobody's going to just find your website. They're not just magically going to come across your website. You've got to optimize your website in order for it to even populate in the search. Right? We've got to do more than what we're doing. We have to act like we don't have any other options. We have to act like our back is against the wall. Now, if my only source of revenue is going to be from my website, then guess what? I need to make sure that the people are going to my website. How am I going to make sure that the people are going to my website? Well, I guess I better show up on this social media. Well, I guess I better show up on Pinterest. Well, I guess I better optimize. I guess I better do my Google business. I guess if you want your stuff to show up, things have got to you've got to do some work. You've got to do some work. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Oh, y'all got snow this Wednesday today? All right. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, you have to stand apart. Stand apart. Stand apart. Somebody please put that in the chat. Stand apart. Stand apart. Instead of doing too much of nothing, let's do enough of intentional stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's do enough of the intentional stuff. Let's not just be busy to be busy. Oh yeah, I'm busy. I'm working in my business. I am doing this. I'm doing that, and none of that work is helping you to sell a product, right? What is going to help you to sell a product? What is going to help you to sell a product? We got to start thinking, right? I got to optimize my website. That's for sure. And I said yesterday that you can go on right on ahead to Chat GPT and say, hey, chat. And I speak to my Jules. If she's in here, she'll tell you how my chat speaks to me. My chat speaks to me like we besties, right? So, hey, chat, I'm trying to optimize my website. This is what I sell. This is what I do. What are some ideas that you have that I can use to optimize my website? I know I need to use SEO. I'm not really good at that, chat. So can you help me figure out what to put in there or whatever? Can you review my web? I'm gonna put my website in here. Tell me if you can read it or whatever, right? But utilize the AI to help you grow your business. You could even go into Chat GPT and say, hey, chat, this is my business. This is my target audience. This is what I sell. I want to at least make 5 sales a day. What income producing activities can I do to generate 5 sales a day? It'll tell you. Like, we making things way too hard. It don't have to be this hard. I know sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's going to be hard to get a sale because it's hard to get a sale. But sometimes it's hard to get a sale because you're not working. It's hard to get a sale because you're not working. You have to work your business. You have to work your business. Let me tell you something. Chat GPT be like, oh, I got you. That's how my chat GPT talks to me. All right. So if you sell skincare or candles, you want to make sure that you are on Pinterest, and TikTok. Instagram. Did I say interest? Because I meant to say Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. If you sell candles, skincare, that kind of thing, those are the places where you need to be. If you sell business tools, you have coaching, you have classes, you have ebooks, you have any of that, you want to be on LinkedIn, you want to be on YouTube, and you may want to also be in Facebook groups. If you sell physical products, which most of us in here do, we need to be on Instagram for sure, Etsy. And let me tell y'all something about Etsy, right? Etsy, Facebook, and TikTok Shop. You don't necessarily, I don't trust TikTok Shop to do directly through TikTok Shop. I would trust it to be through my website because, I have a trust with my website. I don't have trust as TikTok went out of business. I don't know how that works. And I don't know how to, how the payout goes. But you can, like Miss Lois says, Miss Lois is our TikTok guru, and she said you can put and now here I go, I forgot the thing again. Miss Lois, what is it? Something where you're able to mention that you have your website and they can go to your website without being penalized for it. Miss Lois, what is that called? Can you repeat the income question again? To ask Chat GPT. I make this I make this for your target audience. What can I do to sell 5 products a day or however many products a day you want to sell? I'm pretty sure I am not saying it the exact same way, but that's the idea of the question. So say who you are, what you do, who you serve, and then say what the goal is, how many sales or how much money you want to make, and it's going to generate a response for that. Hello, Mindful Skin, Mindful Life. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Coffee with Nikki. You forgot Etsy is a good one for candles. No, I said Instagram, Etsy, Facebook, and TikTok Shop. And I said, let me come back to Etsy. Content disclosure. Thank you, Miss Lois. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so Etsy, people say, Nikki, I don't want to be on Etsy. Etsy is too much. Etsy got a bunch of fees. Etsy got this. Etsy got that. It's always having new policies and new this and new that. Listen, Etsy is a platform that has built-in people. You don't have to bring your people. Your website, you got to find your people, right? Your website, you got to bring the traffic to your website. Etsy, you don't have to bring the traffic to nothing. I mean, you can maximize and utilize its promoting features. You can do that, but it already has the people there. Etsy is already has a thriving community wanting things that they're going there to find. They're not going there to stumble. People going to Etsy because they know that they can find a certain thing. They know that they can find a custom whatever. They know that they can find a crocheted scarf, hat, gloves, whatever. They know that they can find whatever it is that they want on Etsy. Why? Because that's what Etsy set up its platform to be. And so the community is already there. So if you're trying to sell something, listen, I don't say take Etsy over your website. I say have both. I don't say take Etsy over your website and other selling platforms. I say do it all. Right? Because Etsy is going to be something that can be going that you don't really have to worry about. Long as you make sure that you're on top of what, your listings and things like that. As long as you're on top of that, then you're going to be fine. That's money that you don't even really have to worry about. You don't really have to worry about it. So I think everybody needs to have an Etsy shop. Yes, I do. And if you don't understand it and if you don't know what to do, guess where you could go? YouTube, and find somebody who resonates with you. Don't just watch any Etsy tutorial, especially if you're not getting anything from it. Find somebody who you resonate with and that you're really grasping their information from, and utilize what they say and do it. And also, you don't owe it to anybody to have the same prices on your website as that you have on Etsy. If you know Etsy has fees, then you calculate your fees and your cost, period. And the only way you're not going to make money is if you don't calculate your own cost. That's on you. That's on you. It does not have to be the same price on your website. They're not going to your website to get this thing, right? And so this is the cost for you to sell on Etsy. They have a fee. And so what? Pay it. So what? Pay the fee. If it's $2, $3, add $2-3 onto your pricing so that you know that you can account for the Etsy fees. And that's that. That's that on that. You know what I'm saying? But the community is already there. If you use the tags and the long with the long tail keywords and all those things, and you start popping up when people are looking for that thing, those things are, listen, you're going to be able to make those sales. You don't got to go find them people. The people are there. You don't have to go find them. They're there. I can tell you, I make at least one. I can say at least one, but it's one or more Etsy sales a week, and I could do it in a day. If I'm moving things around, I could do it in a day, right? But I know that I optimize my keywords enough because I sat here and did it. It took us a long time for me to get the keywords and how to move things and how to maximize how I'm using words and not using repetitive words so that I can get the most out of my listings. It took some time in order for me to do it, but there's tools that you can use like Everbee, E-Rank. There's tools that you could use what people are searching for when they put in your thing. So you can put candles in there and see what kind of candles are selling, and then you can see what keywords, and then you can put those in your title because you have, I think, I don't remember, 110 characters or 140 characters, and I might be making 40 characters with Twitter, but you have that to use to get all the tags that you need and also to use your tags. This is going to help you get found. I'm not no Etsy expert. I can tell you that in a minute, but I do know the basics and I'm okay, right? Find a video and learn how to do it because again, that can be money that you don't have to work hard on. You don't have to bring the traffic to the Etsy because the traffic is already there. It's not, excuse me, it's not like your website, right? Your website, you're going to have to figure those things out. But that's okay too, because you can be building up while, you can be growing your Etsy shop and then directing the people to your website. You could do that too. You know what I'm saying? While you're starting to generate the traffic on your website. And so you can have both. It's okay, right? It don't have to be this or that. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I need to know because I don't want to get pinged for mentioning to shop at my Etsy shop. No, it is called, like Miss Lloyd said, it's called content disclosure. It's at the bottom of the screen. It's at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I'm about to get my candles popping. Come on, Mindful Skin and Mindful Life. What's your name? Get it popping. You're welcome. So true. Yep. I need to revamp my Etsy account. Yes, revamp it. Revamp it. Get you E-Rank, get you Everbee. I think you could use both of them for free up into, they do have restrictions, but why not? Why not? This is a time, again, things are uncertain. If we are in this time and space, why not utilize everything that we can? Why not utilize everything that we can? Why wait until we exhaust all of our possibilities or exhaust all of our energy or exhaust all, and I'm not even going to say our energy because a lot of our energy is wasted energy. We're doing a bunch of busy things and nothing that is going to be income producing, and we got to change our mindset around that. But why not be on all of the platforms where you know what I'm saying? Like people are going to go to your Pinterest, tag your product. People are going to go to your Pinterest, tag your product. It goes to your website. It goes directly to that particular product if you wanted to. You can even add tags on your Pinterest. Go there. Go to Etsy. Utilize Etsy. Etsy has a community. Pinterest has a community. You don't have to do anything for those two communities because they already done the work. All you got to do is show up. How easy is that? You have to show up and you also got to understand how to work it. And that's it. It's not difficult. We make things so difficult. Oh, I don't know. I've been meaning. No, just get on it. Just get on it. And figure it out as you go. We didn't learn how to do any of these things. We've learned how to do everything. So if we learned how to do everything, I'm pretty sure we could figure out Pinterest. I'm pretty sure we could figure out Etsy. Let's do that, right? Meanwhile, let's optimize our website. What do we have to do? We could go right onto ChatGPT and figure out how to optimize it, right? We can ask ChatGPT. We could put what we sell. We can put all kinds of information in there and say who your target audience is, and then ask, how can I optimize my website? and it's going to help you. And if you have SEO keywords and tags and things like that that you have not put in, you can say, this is the product that I have. This is my product description. This is how much it costs. Can you tell me ways on how I can optimize this so that it can show up in the search engines? And if you don't have a blog, that's another thing, right? A blog is another thing to have. But let me go real fast into these income producing activities, something that we can do every single day. Does anybody have any questions? I said, if you sell skincare or candles, you should be on Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. If you have business tools, coaching, ebooks, those type of things, LinkedIn, Facebook, and LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook groups. And if you have physical products, Instagram, Etsy, Facebook, TikTok shop, and you can also go to Pinterest. But this is one of the lists that I want to thank you so much, Michelle. This is the list that I want you to think about when we are thinking about income producing activities. Okay. So y'all ready? Let me see. You get a like. You get a like. I like you. Be speaking facts. Thank you. I need to redo my Etsy shop as well. Let that be one of the things we do this week. But I gotta go. Have a blessed one. You too. Have a blessed day. 20 characters per tag for Etsy. Yes. But you can also use your title and add tags in your title. You can also do that as well. All right, so here's my list. Okay. Post a product for sale daily. It does not have to be you putting your website on sale. It can be you highlighting a specific product. You know, today can be Winning Wednesday. You wanna feel like a winner. Use this particular candle. I know some of y'all have affirmation candles. Use that. We're selling this particular candle. It's 20% off today, right? With a clear call to action. How can they get this product? Where do they need to go? How do they need to redeem this discount? What do they need to do? Right? That's one. Two, you can follow up with your customers. This is so easy. All you have to do is send an email to your customers that purchased from you before, and even give them a discount and say, we wanted to see how everything was going. How are you enjoying your products? We really care about you and value your support. This is what we're doing for today. And you can offer something, right? You can have something that you're offering for the day, right? You can email them, you can send them a text message, you could even DM them. You could even get Manny Chat, MANY, Manny Chat, and let them put in, you could put something in the description of your post, and they could say a keyword, and that keyword is going to create what's the word I'm looking for? It'll generate a response to send to those people who use that keyword, but that's not the word that I'm looking for. But y'all understand what I'm saying, right? You can do that. If you don't have Manny Chat, let me tell you something. I'm not figure it out. I gotta use it. I'm paying for it, and I'm not even using it as much as I should. You can host a live sale. Live sales are amazing, especially if your customers are going to show up and show out. Why live sales work? Because people can ask you real-time questions. People can see exactly what you have. They can see the size of something. They could hear what everybody else is saying about certain products, why they love it. And if they were on the fence about trying certain products, guess what? Your customers are in the chat talking about how great something is. Or even if you have somebody there with you, they're talking about how great something is. And so they're feeling like, okay, well, there's social proof in this room. People are actually using this thing. I was on the fence about it, but now I'm no longer on the fence about it. When people go to your website, they're going to your website alone. They don't have somebody saying, oh yeah, that's my favorite scrub. Oh yeah, I love this scrub because it's da 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 da. Oh yeah, this one is my favorite. I like this one because it rinses clean. It's not the greasy one, and da 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 da. You have people in real time having those conversations with you. When somebody is going to your website, they're going to your website solo dolo, right? And so when you have a live sale, they get to interact with your customers. They get to interact with the room. They get to interact with you. You get to answer their questions. They get to see what things look like. They can say if they, what does that smell like? Does it feel like da da da? They can do all of that while you're having a live sale. So that is why live sales are so good. Okay. That is why live sales are so good. Miss Loy says, I am trying to upload my ebooks to my website. Do it. Damien said, we should never stop learning, period. I always ask myself what I'm going to learn today or this week for my business. And that is just the way to be. That is the way to be. So we got post to sale daily. So that could be like a highlight of, and I'm not saying put your website on sale every single day because that diminishes its value, right? I'm not saying that, but if you want to highlight a particular product, do so, right? So that's number one. Number two, follow up with your past customers, send an email, send a text. Again, Manny chat. Number three, do a live sale. Why it's important is social proof. Your customers can get to interact with everybody in the room and they get to ask you things in real time. Number four, you can offer a limited time offer or you can do a flash sale. I know I did a sale and I was like, this is a very exclusive sale. I don't ever do this percentage off, but I'm going to do it for an hour. You got from this time to this time to shop, and that's that on that, right? And so you can do that. Number five is you can create product bundles, always upsell. So how can you upsell? So if I sell my makeup brush soap, what else can I sell with that? Well, I could also sell my Take Me Off makeup remover. Why? Because they're both the same, they're not the same product, but one's going to help you remove the makeup off your face and one's going to help you remove the makeup off your brushes, right? And so I could create a bundle. So you can do the same thing with your bundles, or you can say buy two or more of this thing, you get X amount off, or buy two of this thing, you get it for $25 or whatever the price may be. You could do that as well, right? You can pitch to local suppliers, not local suppliers, excuse me, local boutiques, local shops to see how you can get your product in there. You can email special offers. You can engage with them because a lot of us don't use our email list is what I want to say. A lot of us don't use our email list. We don't use our email list to connect. We only use our email list to promote a sale. And we should change that. We need to use our email list to inform, educate, to let them know when we have something going on, to have them to get to know us a little better. We should use our email list a little bit wiser, right? We should be a little bit wiser when it comes to using our email list, because it's definitely a gold mine. It's definitely money in there, but we just gotta start using it. Again, nobody just wants to hear about your sale, right? They may want to know a little bit more about you. Maybe they didn't pull the trigger and purchase yet because they don't know enough about you. Maybe they didn't pull the trigger yet because they didn't know where they can go to find more information about you, like going to your social media pages, like going to join your private Facebook group or Facebook group or whatever, right? They don't know that. So you can email your list and you can share customer testimonials and reviews because social proof does what? Always work. Social proof always work. They want to know people are using, buying, and trying your products and loving it. So utilize that. Utilize your platform and talk about these testimonials that people have or these reviews that people are giving you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something that's off the website. Somebody could have texted you, somebody could have DM'd you. Take that and put it in a pretty picture and put it on your social media. Right? You could collaborate with other businesses. That's another way to make some revenue. And then you can make things easy to buy, right? So I can buy it from your TikTok shop, or I could buy it directly from your link in your bio. I could buy it directly from your Instagram shop. Make it easy for them to get it. I tag my product. If you like this product, all you got to do is click it and get it. You know what I'm saying? So do one income producing activity today. And I'm going to ask y'all, this is not like an infomercial or anything, but I want to ask y'all, what income producing activity are you going to do today? What income activity what income producing activity are you going to do today? Put it in the chat. 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 And while I wait for y'all to tell me what you're going to do today, I am going to tell you how to find me, right? So I am Bubble Babes, Babez University, everywhere on all social media. I am also bubblebabesuniversity.com. That's where you can go to the community. There's a wealth of information in the community that is absolutely free to get. So go on ahead and join so that you can get the information there. There's workshops, there's worksheets, there's book suggestions, there are videos, there's all kinds of information that you can get there. It's absolutely free to get. And you can join us Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And if you are not subscribed, please go on ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. Again, we go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so, what is one income producing activity you are going to do today? Michelle says she is going to talk about her resin. Yes. And I think another thing is, and while we're on it, I think if you have some discounts shipping to the States, I think that's a major post that I think you should, because your products are going to have some weight, and we already know anything that's a pound going outside of the United States is going to be expensive. So if that's the case, then that should be another thing that's being amped up, right? Because we already know shipping is out of control and it keeps going up. It ain't going down, right? They're not trying to save us any change on shipping, except if you use one of those third party shipping things. But usually they're not trying to help us with no shipping. They're giving us all the shipping, all of the shipping fees. They're giving us that. Okay. Listen, I'll look into that. Sounds like a plan. Set up a pre-sale for my femininity bar soap, and also use Chat GPT. Let Chat GPT know that's what you are about to do. What is a good idea? What ways can you pre-sell this thing to make people excited? Because that's the problem. People need to be excited about it, right? Because again, you can get a feminine soap bar anywhere. You can go and get whatever from wherever. But what makes me different? What makes me stand apart? I'm going to add that into my Chat GPT, and I'm going to see, can you give me a strategy on how I can do a successful pre-sale? I want to make X amount of dollars. I want to sell X amount of bars. What can I do to have a successful pre-sale? Ask ChatGPT. Research how to utilize Pinterest better. You ain't got to research. Go right to YouTube. There you go. And say how to use Pinterest. Boom, bam, bitibus, right there. There's a bunch of things that's gonna come up. Find a few videos that resonate with you from the people that you understand well, and follow them. Follow them. Go down the rabbit hole of their content, because I'm pretty sure if they have how to use Pinterest better, they have other Pinterest videos as well. I'm adding new products to the website. My product bundles with free shipping. All right. So if you're adding new products to the website, who are you telling? If you're adding new websites to the website, who are you telling? Let the people know that you're putting these things up on the website. Let them know when it's going to be available. Talk to your email list. Talk to your people. Talk to your social media. Let people know that this is happening. We do things in silence and think people going to know what we're doing, and they won't. We've got to tell them, and we've got to tell them not when we need to move it, but we need to tell them, beforehand. Okay, got you. So does anybody have any questions moving forward? Is everybody good? Is everybody clear? I hope today resonated with you. Let me know if this was good today, and let me know if you want me to continue going in this this pattern. I was going to say, let me know if you want us to keep on with this particular subject moving forward. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if this was good. Learn how to use Pinterest. All right. And let's commit. Let's commit. I'm going to spend 20 minutes. I'll watch a video and maybe I'll implement. Not maybe. I'll watch a video and I'll implement, right? 20 minutes. I'm going to give myself 20 minutes. Maybe I'll watch 2 videos, see what they say, and just start the basic. Just set me up an account, see what I need to do, put all my relevant information in there, and then maybe I'll come back to it later if I have some time. If not, then I'll add a product, see what that does. You know what I'm saying? Or let's get the plan together. Let's not say we want to do something, and I'm not saying this to any particular person. I'm saying it to all of us, and I'm including me. Don't just say we want to do something and keep it on a list, but we don't take action to do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? I will be emailing my email list. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. So, yes, that is all I have for you all today. I don't went over my time. When I'm trying to get my sound bites, it's supposed to be an hour. And when I'm over an hour, don't like to give me my sound bites. But I got to get my sound bites together because I'm at an hour, 13 seconds. All right, y'all. So y'all have an amazing day. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this morning and every morning. And I will see you back tomorrow at 9 a.m. And if you want to join me for my live sale tomorrow night, I am doing my live sale on Instagram. That's for Bubble Babes, BABEZ. And I will be there scooping sugar scrubs, and I do have some body butters. I don't have a lot left, but I will be scooping those up, and you can customize them the way you like. So I have different things, different additives that you can add into your sugar scrub to make them extra special. So with that being said, y'all have an amazing day. I appreciate y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.